Since there's a break next week, I found this interesting theory about the upcoming chapter 11 and 66. But before getting to that, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you like daily One Piece content, because I'm sure if you love this channel. We're giving away a $10 Amazon gift card for someone in the comments, and I'll give the instructions later on this video. So this theory goes by a guy named One Piece News, Theories, and Spoilers. So we start with this prediction or a theory, as he says, why One Piece chapter 11 and 66 is a big chapter and is the end of God Valley. Emu will launch the blast or weapon that destroyed Lelouch on God Valley in the next chapter, but we know that Emu used the Mother Flame, like it was like a fuel for the weapon that Emu already had, right? So I'm curious to see what the weapon, like I think it's the same weapon, but what fuel Emu used to destroy God Valley, because it's actually interesting, because the fuel that Emu used for Lelouch was actually the Mother Flame. So I wonder what happened 38 years ago. God Valley will last half a chapter and show us you may be able to survive or escape the weapon. God Valley's resolution will come with chapter 11 and 66, but first let's focus on the relevance of the number 16 and its reappearance. So to enter the giveaway for the Amazon gift card, write in the comments Emu-sama or something about Emu-sama. Okay, Emu-sama is this, whatever. Okay, anything about Emu-sama, since we're talking about Emu-sama, anything about Emu-sama, and you will be included for the giveaway. And you gotta make sure to like this video, because we will check once we announce the winners. The reason is that the number 16 and 16 repeat. Remember the 16 beams of the first shot? What are the odds 16 more beams are shot on God Valley? He means 16 was on Lelouch, and now we might see another 16 beams are shot on God Valley. Oda is playing with the numbers, and we will see another 16 beams of the weapon in this chapter, which is a crazy coincidence. Oda's cooking for chapter 11 and 66 and will likely mark the conclusion of God Valley. Could this be an indication that something important will happen? It looks like it is, and that you may be able to survive the weapon. If that's actually the case, that there's something you can do to survive this weapon, because we all thought that Sabo was actually there, but apparently he wasn't even in Lelouch. He was just checking on the sky. He was maybe on the other island or something like that. So I wonder, Roger and his pirates, the rest of the Rocks pirates, and all these guys, Garp, all these guys, how would they survive this weapon? Because that would actually be interesting. Could this be another gag, or is it a play with numbers that Oda is emphasizing for later reference in the story? Knowing Oda, this actually could be a gag. Okay, this honestly, this could be a gag. Okay, but there's still a slight chance of it being something real, or like later reference in the story, as you said. The image below is from 106 chapters ago. Oda must really be trying to show the importance of the number 16, as it is showing up again next chapter. Yes, this is the third time that Oda is playing with the numbers 1 and 6, or the combination of 16. The number 16 is important in many religions because it shows divine love / upheaval or transformation. The meaning of the number 16 is likely upheaval by Emu, and the number 16 is being used to show Emu's wrath on the world of One Piece. Note, we've yet to see everyone escape the island. I'm wondering if it's possible we see a reaction from Roger. Could that be the motivation that sparked Roger and the other pirates to scour across the Grand Line for the legendary treasure, the One Piece? And this is the theory in general. Like, honestly, sometimes when it comes to numbers and everything, I know some people don't believe that shit from Oda, right? Because sometimes, like when it comes to Oda, sometimes he does stuff for the sake of gag, and sometimes it become a real reference in the story. Especially like, for example, the number 56 with Luffy. Now we still don't even know if it's like something that has some connection in the story. We will find out maybe like later in the story, or it's just a gag for Oda just to simply find any number for Luffy. Is it that, or is it number 16 actually has some meaning? We will see in the upcoming chapter 11 and 66. But honestly, this is a great theory. In my opinion, this is a great theory, and I'm so excited for the upcoming chapter 11 and 66, because I feel like it's so exciting to see how first of all, how would they erase God Valley, right? How would they even destroy God Valley? And number two, how would the rest of the people that we know, like the Roger and his pirates, Rocks pirates, all these guys, how would they even escape God Valley, right? Because I see maybe in the upcoming chapter, especially that Rayleigh and Gavan are running towards Roger to help him. They will arrive there seeing Rocks is basically defeated or dead, and Roger and Garb, just like what Roger said, once we use the ultimate Conqueror's Haki that we have, the ultimate advanced character Haki, all of us we will be mostly defeated, right? We can't be even like we can't be even like getting up, walking by our own, right? So Rayleigh and Gaban may be carrying Roger and Garp. That would actually be interesting. They would be carrying Garp as well to leave the island. So how would they even leave that? How would they be even able to avoid the weapon from Emu and everything? Maybe after like all of them being successfully escaping, maybe Emu will later like Emu doesn't want to use the weapon later, but maybe for example, this weapon to activate it, it takes maybe a long time or something like that. Okay, so I guess this is it. Right, comments what you guys think about this theory, and yeah, join the giveaway in the comments. Just write anything about Emu and you'll automatically join the giveaway, but you gotta like this video as well because we're gonna check once we announce the winner. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah.